Hey, you quadricycle enthusiasts and viewers alike, welcome to part 4 of the Vierbike Phase 2 modifications. We're going to get this thing ready for the welder and we're going to be sanding it down and prepping it for paint from head to toe. Now viewers, we got some packages that came in. So, share with you what we got here. This one's probably no surprise. Because ordered this a few days ago. This here bottom bracket remover for the cranks. So we got the proper tool for that, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. And I think I keep flipping on this painting idea. I'm pretty much convinced I'm going to just repaint the bike. I'm so convinced. I got the sander out. Okay, and this, I kind of opened this already, just to make sure it's right. What we got here, probably wondering what the hell is this. What this is, they use these on golf carts. Basically what it is you put you have an input, I don't know if you can see that, 48 volts, and your output is 12 volts. So the output will be 12 volts, 10 amps. This way I'll have a backup for any kind of 12 volt system I want to run, like my lights and stuff. I do have a separate lithium battery for it, but if you're going to get this, it's better to have it and need it, and need it and not have it. So this is part of the lighting system. I might run some other types of lightings off of this. So that's another goodie. And now I only ordered 2 of these. I need 4, but I wanted to just check them out. And these are rim liners for the rim. Now these are not your typical rubber type. These are like PVC type material. I haven't put them on. Once I put them on, I know that they work. I'll go ahead and order the other 2. And then if they don't work, then I'll just go down to my bike shop and get some rubber ones. So that's all we got in so far. We got more stuff coming up, and I think some of it you're going to be real surprised about. Anyway, next step is to take off the cranks. Okay viewers, we're getting ready to remove this crank. Now, normally you have to take off this pedal in order to, but I'm not going to do that because I have enough clearance. So there's a little plastic cap. I removed the cap. Now I'm going to remove the nut. Now this nut is just a regular righty-tighty, lefty-loosey that goes inside the crank. Okay. I'm going to take that nut out. Almost there. Nut bolt rather. I always get my nuts and bolts mixed up. Then your crank tool. We're gonna back that all the way off, like so. Now this is where you would normally have to remove the brake pedal because of this clearance right here. I don't know if you can see this. So if you're hitting on the pedal, you'll have to remove the pedal. But I'm not, so I'm going to screw in the sleeve to the bottoms. Okay, that's bottom. Then the next thing is we're going to screw this in. This is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, now it's getting tight. We just keep turning it until the crank arm slides off just like that. And remove our tool. Get this out of the way. Now our special tool. I'm just gonna tap that in there. So left hand turn, just gotta go this way. And there we go. Woo! Long sucker. Now getting it off. There we go. It's actually plastic, believe it or not. Okay, I think we need to pull the other arm out and do the same thing. And by the way, just to let you know, this one is metal. This one that went on the left side is plastic. This is actually plastic, believe it or not. It's hard plastic. But this is definitely metal. So, I don't know if that's something standard that they do, or I have no idea. And I'm just wondering, should I replace this or not? That is the question of the day. Okay, viewers, we got the quadricycles flipped upside down, ready for the welder. You can see how much easier it will be for him to weld it up now. You can just stand right over it and weld it up like so. So, we're good to go there. Easier is better. Okay, viewers, I changed my strategy a little bit. Let's see here. This brake drum with this, like that, it comes real close to this mark I got right here. And if you look at the way I'm welding it, that's really too close for comfort. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have them weld a piece from here to here, 1 by something like that, and then bring it over. That will match up perfect, just about perfect, to the existing one. So it'll be on the other side like that. I think it'll be better. So it's a little extra welding, so it's going to cost me a little extra money, but I think it'll be worth it. That way I don't have to worry about it being so close to the brake drum. So that's a change we're going to be doing on it. I hate to do that to them, but you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's just an update. Now, when you paint with the fluorescent paint, if you can see some of these, like that was a marker I put on it a long time ago, and I just did a real fast coat of primer paint. If you're doing fluorescent paint, you cannot paint it that way. You know, you can't have any metal showing through, you can't have any marks showing through like that, because if you paint with fluorescent paint, what will happen, that will turn a dark brown. And no matter how many times you put paint on it, it will not cover. So I'm using some regular tractor orange paint, some enamel paint, and I'm going to paint it and show you why I decided I'm not doing the fluorescent paint. And besides, I want to see what this color looks like once it dries, so I can kind of compare it. Because I do want to stay with the orange orange color for visibility. Now this is a darker orange, but it doesn't look too bad. Okay, that's painted, so we'll let it dry and we'll see what happens. This is semi-dry. It's been about an hour. Still a little tacky, but it's dry, and you can see it has a good gloss to it. It covered real well with just one coat. Where you do that fluorescent orange, it'd take me months to get this thing right. Where this will only take me days. So I'm up in the air with this orange. Well, I'll look around Home Depot or Lowe's here in town and see what I can find for us paints. But I did find some fluorescent paint that was not enamel. It was something else. $84 a can. I don't think so. I figure it's going to take at least 6 to 8 cans to paint this thing. Primer and paint. Well, you can see that that piece I painted is completely dry now. But you can see it looks more of a brown than an orange. Definitely going to look at something else. I just happen to have this laying around because I used it on my Rad Rover. So that's not quite the orange I'm looking for. Now the good news is I looked at the weather report for far as out as I could look, and we're looking at 85-degree temperatures for the next couple weeks. So we're looking real good for painting and stuff. It's just cold in the morning. You know, it's running like around 40 degrees in the morning, like 44, 45, 46. But, you know, so I won't be able to start painting till like around 10 a.m. or something like that. But we're looking good for painting. Okay, viewers, we got some more packages to open up here. Let's see what we got in here. Some new brake shoes. Not that the other ones were bad, I just figured the bike's apart, why not replace them? And make sure they're the right ones. Oh yeah, they're the right ones. Beautiful. So we got new brake shoes, or brake bands, what they call them, brake bands. So we got those. Let's get this out of the way. I kind of know what this is. I think you all might know too if you've been watching. Smells like rubber. Oh yeah. Tires. The tires are here. So we can put those on anytime. Let's set that over here by the rims. Probably start putting those on. This is when we figure out the tire rim liners. This box, I have no idea what's in this one. But it's heavy, I can tell you that much. Oh yeah. This is the surprise. We got here ourselves a new motor. Oh. It seems smaller than the other one. So, get everything out of the box first. Get some stuff out of the way. Alright. First of all, let's take a look at this motor, because had originally was a brush motor, 48 volt, 1000 watt. I decided to upgrade. This here is a 48 volt, 1800 watt motor, but it's brushless. It doesn't have any brushes in it, so I don't have to service it. So I don't have to worry about the dust and the dirt and rain and you name it. This is a brushless motor, so it's pretty much maintenance free. And the other thing that's nice about it, it came with, now this should be the controller. The controller I had in my original was a 25 amp, 1000 watt controller. This one is 32 amp, 1800 watt controller. At least I think this is the controller. Looks like it, maybe. They really packaged this good. I'm glad. This could be the pedal throttle. This is the pedal throttle. Okay, this is not the controller. This is now this is what is interesting. It's a 3-wire, and this is a pedal throttle where you step on it for throttle. I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to be using my 3-wire front throttle. But it came with the kit, and I believe this is probably the speed controller. So we're upgrading. The other motor was 3,000 RPMs. I believe this one's 4,500 RPMs. So this is going to give me more speed. It's also going to give me more torque. The reason why I decided to do that, because I'm going to be adding some weight to the bike. You know, with the lighting system and the welding in the back of the frame. So I figured the 1800 watt, 32 amp. Oh boy, this thing's huge. That's a lot bigger than my other one. I got to figure out where I'm going to mount this thing. But here's the speed controller. It's a 32 amp, 1800 watt speed controller. And another thing this thing has that my other one didn't have is this little guy. Forward, reverse switch. So you go forward and backwards. And you also get the harness, all the harnessing for the motor kit. Mainly the main harness I'll be using in here will probably be for this forward reverse setup. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of, push it up and back like that. So there you have it. That's one surprise you guys didn't see coming. I was talking about it, but I was on the fence on it with it. So this will be, what I have to do is when we do this, we're going to have to table it. You know, table test it, hook it all up, table test it, make sure everything is working okay before we harness it onto the bike. But the one thing I wanted to check, excuse me a moment. Now it has the same cog on it. It has the same T8F chain cog on it, 9-tooth, so it's not going to change my gear ratios. Thing I wanted to check is the mounting plate. Pretty close close to being exactly the same. Except this motor is a little bit bigger. This is the old motor. This is the new motor. So this is the brush motor, this is a brushless motor. So this is the way to go. This is the way I should have gone in the first place, but being it was a trial run, I didn't want to spend the extra, because this is like 200 bucks. This was only $100. And it worked out well, it worked good. Still works good, but we're gonna switch it up to this and maybe use this motor for a different project down the line. I wasn't expecting this till next week, but there you have it. You got all the, that's all I got so far today. So put all this in a box and get it ready. When we're ready for it, we're not quite ready for it. Like I said, we'll have to table harness it. And put these in this box. My wife was saying, I hope you can remember where all these parts go. I told her, I hope so too. So if you had like a little go-kart or something, this is what you'd use this for. I'm just going to use a thumb throttle. It's 3-wire. I got a couple of those laying around, so it's no big deal. That's all we got for today, boys and girls. I'm kind of at a standstill. I can't really do anything else until this gets welded up, except for I ordered a new axle. It's coming, but I need to make up, I need to drill my holes, and I need to make up my spoke spacer just like I did for the axle on the left side. I got to match it to the right side. So we'll have matching driving axles on this now, and so that's something I can do. I can prep that. Well, viewers, we got some more packages that came. I have no idea what we got here. Start with this one. I think I know what this is. Alright, this is, I always wanted to get one of these. I can get it apart. For the longest time, I've been riding around with the steering wheel, and what this is, you bolt that on, and that's a little cover for it. Kind of cool, huh? So we got a steering wheel cover for it. That's what that was. Coming at you. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh. This is the new derailleur. Awesome. Duck. Okay. Even instructions. Awesome. And I think I know what this is. Tuffy liners. I thought I ordered 4 of these. I only got 2. Well, I had Tuffy liners. I have 2 left over anyway. So we're still good. Duck. Alright. Well, viewers, the rim liners worked out perfect. So I went ahead and ordered the other 2. And while I was at it, I went ahead and ordered the 2 more of the Tuffy liners because I thought I ordered 4, but I looked at my order. I only ordered 1 package of 2. So, well, viewers, it looks like the welder hasn't shown up yet. It's Wednesday, sometime next week, from what he told me. So, hopefully he'll show up tomorrow or Friday, so we can get this welding project out of the way. So this video might run longer than my normal 30 minutes, but it can't be helped. I want to get it into this episode and be done with it. It's now Thursday morning, and no call from the welder. And it's going on 9 o'clock, so I don't think he'll be coming today. So hopefully he'll be here tomorrow. If not, I'll call him up on Monday and find out what the deal is. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to get another welder. Well, viewers, it's 9:33 Friday morning, and no show for the welder again. No call, no nothing. So I took off the front end because I'm going to be repainting the bike anyway. It's stripped to the bone, so now it will fit in the SUV. And I know originally the welder, Julian, wanted to have it down at the shop to do the job. That was something he desired, so I think I'm going to call him around 11ish and talk to him and see if I can get this down to the shop and drop it off for him to weld it up. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, concerns, or criticism, make sure you use it in the comment section down below. And always remember one thing: if I can do it, you can do it.